Namuwongo is situated in the southeastern corner of Kampala district in Uganda, with tens of thousands living in shelters made from local debris. Sanitation, child labor, neglection and poverty are among the major issues affecting this community. In Need Home, as a well-wisher, has come out to render a helping hand to people and children of Namuwongo suburb, as Miss Annie Ngonga Mbwenje narrates to us.
I am the founder of In Need Home. I founded In Need Home on 19th March 2003, and next Friday In Need Home will be 18 years old. We operate in the district of Kampala. I started In Need Home after realizing that the children and women in the slums are totally forgotten, literally condemned and imprisoned. But I started it using some friends, some relatives that I could reach. Can you give me some food for children? When I started it, we would feed children at 1 o'clock and give a toilet. In Namuwongo, a toilet is quite a big issue. Even those that can give food, one meal, may not give it, and many don't give it because a child will go to the toilet. A toilet equally in Namuwongo is taken to be expensive. It is 200 to 300. And a family is an average of 7 people. That would be like 1,400 if you go there once. And that's almost a meal for a household of Namuwongo. So when I started, I was providing a toilet and food. They would come at 1, go play, go to the toilet and go home at 5. Someone gave me breakfast, and between breakfast and lunch, they would be idle. Hence the beginning of education, which program the executive director will be explaining to you. But the reason it started was just like that. The children in Namuwongo, you will be going down to see what it means, what a slum means. People in the slum are totally poor, deserted, and have no hope. And anyone who comes there to give them hope is great. I started with, here when I started, I started by taking 70% girls and 30% boys, because girls are more at risk. You will realize that down there, the rapes for girls, abuse for 6-year child of down there it's normal. It's normal for them. So we try to bring them here, which is a safe place for them. And hence 70% girls, 30% boys. I'm happy because in Need Home, about 2,000 children have passed through here. Come and go. Some have finished tailoring, catering, welding, and that's where we are. Our future program, mainly my dream before I leave this compound, is to have a skills center for the children that cannot make it academically, and there are many. Given their situation, they can't make it up. But they are very good at skills. And I believe that one day I will complete the skills center where we are right now. The children don't normally come when they are sure of their age. So, but for us, we start 6 years old But we realize that in like right now we have someone in P6 who is 16 years old. If we had a skills center, he would be doing skills. But it's quite expensive for us when we take them to other institutions for skilling. And therefore, we would love to have our skills center here. We still have so many children. Down there, we are just a drop in the ocean. There are so many children that are out of school. They are not in school, they are there. And right now, during COVID, some of the girls have got pregnant. We still need to consider how to help them even after giving birth. And that is in Need Home. That is what we do in Namongo. That is our plan. That is our dream. That is my joy. My happiest moments is when a child comes here and I see he, after food, he's smiling, he's laughing. When they come here, incidentally, you can think their happiness is books. No, it's all about food. After they have eaten, we are not a feeding program, but it comes in as one of our programs. We give them education. We have those who are in boarding schools, because while they are all having problems, but there are those who are worse. For example, we have a girl, market day is Tuesday in Namongo, but every Tuesday she was being abused by a neighbor because the mom would be selling her drink, warage, to some customers, and she was being abused. So the only way to give her security was to give her a boarding school. Hence, we have children in day school, we have children in boarding schools. Even boys and girls have been abused equally the same.
Due to the increasing population in Namongo, one may ask how, why and where do all these people come from? Yet each individual has a story to tell.
Natandika okujja wano nali mbeera Mukono, nalina ennyumba, omusajja n'afa, ab'effamire ne bagitwala, nensigala awo bwentyo n'abaana. Nina abaana 6, nze abalabirira, nze maama, nze taata. Sina buyambi nti oba ani ampa oba ki. We nategeerera nti ndi mulwadde naye simanyi nti oba ndi mulwadde. N'omwana omu nga mulwadde. Kati nali sirina wenzirukira wonna. Waliwo awo omukyala we nali mbeera, nga mbeera naye, nga bwe ngenda nenkola nentunda amenvu okulabirira abaana. Nafunira n'ekitongole kino ekya Need Home ekintwalirako oyo omwana. Mu bulumi, mu buzibu, ekyokulya, era nembeerako awo emabegako awo mbadde nga ndi bubi nnyo. Neewola ssente mu looni nga landiroodi angoba, ng'aleese n'erosi enfulumye. Nda kati ndagewa ewaffe wala, sirina ssente. Olaba ekyokulya we kibula, ate ekinantwala mu kyalo we naakifunira, nezigyayo 60,000. Landiroodi ne muwaako 40,000. Muwe 40,000 ezaasigalawo. Nina omwana asinya 4, ate baagala ssente. Mu butuufu nasigazaawo ko 60,000 egiringa eginyamba okukola. Keeko akadaala akali awo, tekuli bintu, kwe kuli okulya buli kimu kyonna wentunuulidde. Nalaba zinnemye nenziruka neŋŋambako ne dayekita ankomaiko nemunyonyolamu nemugamba nze kimpitiriddeko nkole ntya. Nannenya nange lwaki wagendayo, nemubuulira buli kimu. Owulira ng'otendewaliddwa. Natuuka ekiseera nempulira nga njagala netteebeewo. Naye nentunuulira muto neŋŋamba kati naani agenda omulabirira. Okukola njagala naye ntandika kapita busi. Nesosola mulimu toba mulimu gweganye nedda. Eyo embeera y'ennemesa kandi. Ennyumba, okulya, byonna kale byenkaluubiza.
Nali nagula akayumba eri gye bayita mu Dekabusa. Kati State Council yajja ebiseera mwezi ogwo gwali gwa 7 yali 2 oba 14 nejja etumenya ffenna. Kati bwetumenya nabundabunda aw'okudda. Kuno kwaliko omukyala mukadde bambi yafa. Yansanga nsula wali ku mwala mu kayumba nga kali ku mwala ka bibaawo. Ng'aliwo omukyala ate yantaddemu nga ngambye kuwummulirawo paka lw'onoononya w'olaga. Mukadde oyo bambi yafa. Abadde asula mu manju eyo. Ye yanzija mu kayumba wali nandeeta emmanju awo. Kati bwandeeta emmanju awo ng'omwami ono wali wano wa Ssekiriko. Mu nju temuli asulamu. Ate tatera kubeerawo. Lusi bamuwa transfer. N'agamba omukadde nti omukyalo oyo n'abaana be nga bwe batalina we babeera. Mumpe ajja ansulirenga mu nju. Era nandeeta n'abaana bange 3 era nga nze mbalabirira. Naye bwe batuuka nga Mutebi atuuse Mpittu, Need Home yajja n'enkwatirako ku Mutebi n'emuntwalira era yemulabirira paka n'okutuusa kati. Era Need Home nnyimirizaawo okusinziira ku mbeera gye mbaddemu era nga nabeeyanjulirako ko nti ndi mulwadde nalwala sukaali. Era ekiseera kyatuuka ne bampita ne bampaayoko ku ka bizinensi ka ssente ntandika bizinensi. Bampaayo emitwalo 10 ntandika bizinensi yange wano. Nali nayiga ekyalaani kyange mu mutwe naye nga capital sirina. Kati kino kikolanga veve ya wansi, kino kikolanga ekya waggulu, kino kikolanga ekya wakati, ne kakola sikaati. Kati sikaati eyo ngitwala mu wino oluusi ngenda ku kkubo nenzitunda ku kkubo mu bana abakeera ennyo saa 11 ne bajja ne bansuubulako buli kasikaati nkasuubuza ennusu 10. Kale nenyimirirawo bwe ntyo. Ekiba kiganyi kyonna nenzirukira ku Need Home. Mutebi tatuulangako waka. Era ne baba mugobye wali nti kino namugamba kino kiganyi tye baŋŋaana okutuuza ku Need Home. Nenziruka ne mbagamba ne baŋŋamba mugamba ddeyo ku ssomero.
Amanya gange nze Kadija Bazaale Njingo. Kati ekyaleka nenkwatagana ne bama Mike Need Home Goreti ne Mike. Goreti yajja ng'anyoonya abaana abatasoma. Yansanga eri nga nsiika muwogo. Baasi awo nange nimanyagana nabo ntukwatagana ne bampa ki obukulu bw'okunyoonya abaana abatasoma abalimu ne basiba bataayataayaya. Kati nafunayo omuwala omu nimutwalira mwami Mike n'amuwandiika. Ninfunayo ne Kabutali naye namutwala n'amuwandiika. Okukwatagana nabo bwentyo. Nakati mu korona muno batulabiridde nnyo kiyitiridde. Buli kyekyusa endala etulumye mujje muno n'obuwunga. Kunywa amajaani gatalimu sukaali mujje muno n'esukaali. Kugamba tukwatagana nabo bwetutyo kati bwe batuyimirizaawo. Kati nange sente bwange bampeereza nenyawulako nengulako ku manda ndeka okubeererawo. Ntandika okutunda amanda nesobola kaakati ntunda amanda.
Amanya gange nze Namaganda Betty. Natandika ne Need Home okuva mu mwaka gwa 2021. Nali nga ndina mwandu, nalina abaana nga kale nina mwandu, nina abange ate nga nina ne benyamba ababanyinaze abaafa. Nentandika n'abaana 27.
need home nenyambako abaana 6 abaana abo nga bagenda nga bwe bafulumako kale abakula nga bajema okusoma kati awo ne batuyambako ne batekawo omukulu n'atuteerawo ekibiina ekyokwesonda ekyokwegatta ne tutandika okusevinga nga wetufunayo nga afunayo kasente ne batuwa ne bampayo emitwalo 2 nenteeka mu bizinensi era bizinensi kati era gye nkyalimu ndikola bansanga sirina kenina ne banyambako kale ne kuzimba ennyumba nenfuna gensula nenkola bizinensi nfumba mmere enyamba oluusi era nabo we bafunayo ku mmere ne batuwa ne tulya wano twagezaako okusima tooyi ne tulema engeri amazzi bwe gaali gajja amazzi nga gajja ne gajijjula oluusi ne gayalala mu nnyumba kati tugenda eyo ku luguudo waliwo toyireti ez'okusasulira kale abaana nsasulirayo abaana omutwalo ne baba nga bagenda nange nga ngenda.
Amanya gange bampita Kyabita Sandra. Emyaka gyange nina emyaka 15. Nsomera ku Parents Hope School. Bainidi home be bampeeredde. Nebaza bainidi home abampeeredde okutuuka wano okuva mu P1 up to P6. Kati singa si bainidi home sankasomye.
Somera ku Parents Hope ndi mu P6 class. Need home yampeerera okuva mu P1 paka kati ndi mu P6. Nebaza nnyo aba need home kuba singa sikumpeerera kuba kati abaana abamu eno bafuna dde embuto osanga nange singa ndi mu eyo group naye obeera ku ssomero weewala ebintu ebimu. Mbeebaza nnyo.
I'm called Michael Tumwesije and I'm the Executive Director of In Need Home. In Need Home this year, in 2024, it's making 22 years. And ever since we started In Need Home, for the last 2 decades, its work has been centered on 3 pillars. That is the right to education, right to health, and then women and children rights. In right to education, we work with slum children, vulnerable children who are in slums, those who have been neglected, orphans, those who are living in poverty, and we work with their families and placed in formal schools to ensure that they have access to education and they complete. Then in the right to health, we provide basic medical care for those who are unable, the most poor, the critically vulnerable individuals in low economic setting areas like slums to access basic medical care. And then also we, in regard to that, we do health promotion to ensure that each and every family can avoid preventable diseases, because we've seen some die because of preventable diseases. So we would like to see a family with basic hygiene, basic sanitation that cannot get diseases that would be preventable. And when we look at women and girls at the center of our programming, they are given special attention because we know the vulnerabilities associated with women. Violence against girls, early marriages, gender-based violence, and also discrimination of women in making decisions that affect their lives. So we address all of this, especially in slums. We've seen girls actually who are in commercial sex exploitation being retrieved and living very productive lives. And also we look at the family as a basic social unit for development. Therefore, when we empower individuals, but we end up actually empowering the family, because an individual becomes a gateway for us to enter into the general family and empower them. Therefore, we have what we call household economic strengthening, where we empower families to have micro businesses. We've been working with Makerere University Business School to help us in training basic entrepreneurship for women and slum dwellers. And for us, our work is actually to give them the startup capital of 50 euros. We call it a 50 euro initiative. And then they start small businesses that we track their progress. So we've seen substantial progress in this field, because some families actually have exited the program and they are able to sponsor their children through this 50 euro initiative. Therefore, institutions and individuals can participate in our activities. You can choose to sponsor a child in school. Sponsoring a child is $300 per year, which includes school fees, includes the feeding, and all requirements for school. Or you may choose to support the medical care for a sick child. We have children who have cancer, we have children who have HIV positive, we have sickle cell, children with sickle cell, and also we have different children who are suffering from different ailments. But also you may choose to support a health promotion campaign for development, or even support utilities, maybe by paying water or electricity at a need home. Thank you.